A perfect season, 16-0. The days that made this happen started long before the lights ever came on. What went unseen were the building blocks for something special. The hours, the repetition, the discipline to demand more every single day. This was a team searching for answers, pretender or contender. A group determined to prove that 2024 was not a fluke and that every doubt would be met head on. And when the season finally arrived, all that work was about to be tested. An odd energy filled Memorial Stadium. Not every seat was full. The heat, the uncertainty, and the lingering question of who this team really was. A team destined to prove that 2024 was no joke, and just 11 seconds into the season, the Hoosiers trailed. Unfazed by the deficit, Indiana flipped the first page of their season on the road to perfection. Blitzing through the non-conference slate, Big Ten play awaited. A flawless start now brought Indiana face-to-face with a neighboring foe and a top 10 Illinois team. Through doubt, Indiana made Illinois feel every ounce of what perfection could look like, setting the tone. And with the momentum building, Indiana packed up their bags. The perfect start stood on shaky ground out in Iowa City. A program as physical and disciplined as they come, Indiana towed the line in the face of danger. The Waffle House stays open, even in the most dire moments. With a week between contests, Indiana stared down its toughest task yet. A team deemed too strong. A stadium too loud. And a moment too big in the Oregon Ducks. For Indiana, none of that mattered. They're fast, physical, relentless approach rattled the third-ranked Ducks. And even as adversity struck, there was no better prepared to silence the noise. The nation had officially awakened to an emerging superpower in the sport. Riding the high, Indiana defended its home in Memorial Stadium, breaking down the will of their Big Ten foes, and they hold the nation's longest winning streak in the process. A chance at 10-0, perfection at stake, and a familiar venue for head coach Kirk Cignetti. A battered and beaten Penn State had one more fight left in the tank. Through chaos came control. And when moments turned bleak, when the story felt too threatened, a moment could be made. a legacy cemented. And the improbable? Was just another play. Indiana's first ever 12-0 regular season was capped off by the dismantling of their arch-rival Purdue. Two undefeated teams remained in college football as Indiana took on the defending national champion and top overall team, the Ohio State Buckeyes, in a 1-2 heavyweight battle. On that cold Indianapolis night, a star was born.
Charlie B. from Nashville, Tennessee.
And Indiana had won their first piece of hardware. Now 13-0, Indiana prepared as the top overall seed in the college football playoff. The humble and hungry Hoosiers stayed team first always, none more so than quarterback Fernando Mendoza. He was crowned with the ultimate individual prize in the sport, Indiana's first ever Heisman Trophy winner. And the quest for perfection continued out in Pasadena, California. The granddaddy of them all, a team that hadn't played here since 1968, now favored to advance against the name brand of college football for the last quarter century, Alabama Crimson Tide. Could Indiana hang with the SEC? Let the dominance speak for itself. The semifinals, a rematch. They said it's tough to beat a team twice. In Atlanta, Oregon and Indiana had 60 minutes to reach the national championship. And the Hoosiers, they never blinked. Buzz turned into belief. One of the most dominant teams the sport had ever seen was developing right before our eyes. And so we turn to page 16, Miami, Florida. Top seeded, yet doubted through the process in Indiana versus the underdog and hometown story in the Miami Hurricanes. One team would remain on top of the college football peak, and only the men between those white lines could decide it. Through destiny, perfection can be achieved, but only by those with discipline.
Weaves his way first and goes diving toward the end zone.
The discipline to put in countless hours not seen on camera. The discipline to look across the sideline, unfazed by the logo on the opponent's helmet.
Big Ten, SEC, ACC, who else won it? It's done!
The discipline to never relish in victories because the ultimate goal still remained. And the discipline to finish the year undefeated, undisputed national champions. The 2025-26 Indiana Hoosiers, a perfect story told 16 times over.